All right, Jesse. So we're just a couple of days from release, or I should say a few days from going gold. What are you working on?
Right now, I'm looking at some of the things that are coming back from our testers, fixing the little bugs and things, making sure that they don't go out the door like that, and we're just working really hard to get it ready for release.
All right, cool. I noticed one of the things. Can you bring up the webpage you're using?
Sure.
This is our first game that really makes full use of this. But if the game crashes, we don't rely on people reporting the bug. We still want you to report the bug, but it sends us all the details now automatically in the beta, which is really nice because we can find a lot of people who aren't on the forums, like Windows XP users, have run into something and it will get reported to us automatically. I think that's one of the reasons why the game is so stable, is that we've been able to nail this kind of stuff. All right, well, I'm going to continue walking over here. Bailey, are you doing any work? No?
She's working on getting a snack.
Yeah, she's here begging. What are you working on?
I'm working on getting the Fallen Enchantress logo to show up in the screenshots for Facebook.
Oh, okay. Did you notice that in the unit details window, the button disappeared?
Yes, that was actually because of a check-in that fixed another bug. And so we had two people working on the same screen at one time.
Gotcha.
That's actually been fixed.
But this
today.
won't be hanging out here, I assume.
No, this will be hidden in this screen. It'll only show up when you post to Facebook.
That's cool, though. So we'll be able to design our units and then post them right on the Facebook.
That's right.
That's pretty sweet. All right, and Charles, how are you doing? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
What you working on?
Just got some feature requests and bug fixes and stuff for our scenario mode of the game, so just going down the list of priorities and banging them out, basically.
Very cool. Let's take a look over here. All right, Carrie.
Hello.
What are you working? You just fixed the problem with the guard mode.
Mm-hmm. I am looking into...
I'm only getting the back of your head.
I'm looking into a crash where if you get certain achievements, when you go to view them from the menu, it'll crash.
Oh, right. So, like if you kill the Lord Vidar guy.
And we thought at first that it was just like returning a weird character from the database, but Pat fixed that, and it's still crashing. So I'm going back to an earlier version to see if it happens with that one too.
Oh, okay. That'll be so that's the case where the XML and apostrophes and stuff like that.
Right, because we actually return all the data from the web as Unicode characters, and I had to convert it back to ASCII.
Gotcha.
So it was we thought it was a conversion error.
Unicode, the gift that keeps on giving.
Unicode's pretty awesome if you're actually using Unicode, but it's when you try to go back to ASCII where you start to have problems.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, Lady Sarah. You're the super bug fixer. So which are you working on?
Well, I was just looking into the control N thing to see if it really was simple.
I don't think it is, because I think what happens is that when you start a game, it sets all kinds of variables that just don't exist if you go right to a save game.
The map settings do intentionally get saved. It's because the map settings save the map type and the map style, and we have to reload XML for a new game because you don't want to use the last saved stuff. So I think I'm just going to use it.
Yeah, Control N is not supported in this particular circumstance.
Yeah, but then otherwise, because I was just going to go on to the weirdness.
It's too much of an edge case.
Or whatever, yeah. I was surprised to see people even use Control N. That's just...
Oh, I use Control N all the time.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a gotta... You don't get the start you want, you hit Control N. I wail on it. But I noticed that, if I go right to a save game... I was
just having a discussion with Carrie it was like yesterday or whatever, how she reloads after battles that she loses.
Well, that's different. That's different. That's loading a save game. But I'm talking about if you boot up the game from scratch and hit Control N.
Yeah, I don't do that, so it's understandable why I didn't even think about it or whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I do that if I don't get the start I want. If I don't have an essence or two. Cool. All right, Ari.
Oh.
Whoop.
Hello.
Hey, did you see that report? There was a standing bear.
Yes, I did see that, and that's actually what spurred what I'm doing right now.
What are you doing right now?
Turns out that all of the creatures have not been given a specific idol for that screen. So,
Oh.
hence why the bear was standing in the unit details screen. It's
Oh.
actually, all the creatures in the game actually have a chance. Like, if we go to the mites, there's a chance you're going to see the mites backflipping in that screen.
Well, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
They just
So-
backflip over and over.
yeah, they could, because it's random. It'll randomly pick it.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm fixing that.
Gotcha.
Hopefully that'll be checked in for the next batch.
Sweet. All right, let's see. Well, Kay's at lunch. What do you got there, Paul?
I'm trying to track down this this stamp gets split in half if it's rotated to the left. It's very specific.
Wow. Is that now? What would happen with the floating waterfall thing?
That is, I've got most of them tracked down. We're checking there might actually be some code where we're filling in the land because we want to make sure people can walk across, and it's misinterpreting, and that fills in the waterfall. So Carrie's looking into that, but lots of stamps. This is the last big stamp bug that I can find, and it's driving me crazy. It
Yeah.
only happens on this one. It's one stamp out of like 107.
Well, you were both on War Magic and the Galactic Civilizations too. So how is this differ? How is this end of the development process experience? How is this different from say War Magic?
Oh, compared to War Magic, it's much more structured.
Yeah.
And we're also, I think everybody's really confident we have a good game this time, so that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
game is fun, and we're actually getting to test it. And now I'm at the point where we're just polishing, and that's always something we've never really got to do to our heart's content with War Magic.
Yeah, that was one of the big things that's been different here is that with War Magic, we would make the build, it would get shipped off to QA, QA would come back, we'd fix it and try to fix problems, but we ourselves often didn't get to play the game. And this time around, because the schedule's been a lot looser, now we're able to sit around playing the game ourselves and come in with our own tweaks and that.
Yeah, no, it's I'm pretty confident that everything is pretty solid. You know, now it's just like me trying to sneak in those little tiny things that so are only important to me.
Right.
I want to fix this tile design or get in some more desert tactical arenas and things like that. So
Right. Yeah, or that master on the Master Quest. Did you see my
the Master Quest one, yeah, I made 18 new tactical maps last night. So,
last night? Oh my God!
So I
Now, do you hook them up in Exmo yourself?
I
or
have them
someone
all
else?
hooked up. I haven't checked them in because I'm waiting for Derek to give me clearance. But
So ironically, the release version of the game is going to be cosmetically quite a bit different from the betas because there's all this content waiting to go in.
well, it's little stuff that you wouldn't see unless you're playing for a while. You know, you're going to go, oh, the desert, and then like you play it 10 times, you go, well, that's the same desert, and then all of a sudden the next time you play it after, in the release, you'll go, oh, wow, this isn't the same desert, and this isn't the same desert,
right.
Yeah.
I know Derek
all
wants.
polish,
I know
polish,
Derek's
polish.
looking for like an expansion or something where there's scenarios where units are surrounded.
Yeah.
You get ambushed, and so there's your guys in the middle of the map, and you're surrounded by bad guys all around you. Because that's easy to do.
No, that would be totally easy
Right.
to do.
It's
but
all
we'd
kind
have you'd have to only use it if you were surprised. Or whatever.
Right, but I'm just saying we could easily do that sort of thing. I bet a modder could do it.
I already have a whole campaign or scenario that I want to do of the wildlands, where you have to fight your way through all the wildlands.
Well, good. We're going to get
That's-
our opportunity because I want to do a couple new scenarios in November, and something like where the world is just wildlands, and you have to get through them to get to the other side.
That'll
Anyway.
be fun.
All right, I'm heading over to let's see, Kay. I saw Kay come back, but she's disappeared.
She ran away from the camera.
Yeah.
I said the champion that's got. Oh, sorry.
Oh no. Okay. I was just going to ask. So, Derek, how are you feeling? This is your first commercial PC game, and you're just a few days away from going gold.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited to get out there. I'm enjoying the feedback from the beta testers, and excited to get out to more people so they can start playing it.
All right. Well, can you believe it's a week from today? A week from today it is released.
It has been the fastest October ever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we have to go to Pumpkin Patch. All right. Well, that's about it. I'm at 10 minutes. So see you later.